In this section, we will help you navigate the state exchange site. Keep your speakers on. This screen will be minimized while you work through the exchange site. Click on this window to see a visual presentation while we walk you through the site. Feel free to pause and rewind as you progress through the site. Once you see the login box, you must first create an account. If you already have an account, enter your username and password in the box below. If not, take a moment and create an account before you continue with this instructional video. Once logged in, you will be prompted to choose to resume an application or to start an application. If this is your first time, then click here to apply now. If you have an application in progress, click on Resume Application. If for some reason your application was deleted or missing, simply start a new application. The first part of the application process is to indicate who you are doing the application for. Select For Myself and/or My Family. Then click on the green Next button at the bottom. Next, select a question mark at the top right-hand corner of the screen. This is where you will assign a broker in case you need help with your insurance. Select the box on the right that states Select the Consumer Assistance Worker. Next, in the last name field, enter P-O-C-I-U-S. Jonathan Pocius will appear in the search result. Click on the blue Select link at the bottom, then confirm the selection. This will allow Help Insurance Group to aid you with any health insurance questions. Without this extremely important step, you will not have any assistance with health questions. Once you have selected a consumer assistance worker, you will then want to select for how many years you give consent to validate your personal information. We recommend 1 year. Click on the green Next button to proceed. In this section, you will provide information about yourself and family. Begin by entering your own information in the fields below. First name, last name, date of birth, and address information is all required. Under the contact information, only select email. Do not enter any phone numbers. This system currently will produce an error if you put a phone number into the application process, and you will not be able to proceed. Select Yes from the drop-down that asks if you would like to get free or low-cost health coverage. Continue entering information about yourself. This section of the application will ask about your race and ethnicity, as well as social security number and citizenship. You will then enter the same type of information for your family. If you have additional family members, select Yes from the drop-down question that asks if you have additional family members to add. If you have no additional family members, select No. At this time, pause the video until you are done adding family members. Restart the video once you are ready to proceed to the next section. After you have entered all of your family members, select No on the drop-down that asks if you have additional family members. Click on the green Next button to proceed. You will then be prompted to select the relationship to each family member. Select from the drop-down the appropriate relationship. Once you are done, select the green Next button. Continue this process for any relationships you need to add. Proceed by clicking the green Next button. This next portion of the application process will determine if you are eligible for any subsidized premiums. Select the family members that will be filing tax returns. This will be you and your spouse. If any of your dependents have to file a return, select them as well. You will be asked if you and your spouse filed jointly or separate. Choose the appropriate selection. After you make the selection, you will be prompted to designate who in your family is a dependent. Make those selections. Once you have filled out the family information portion of the application, you will be presented with a household summary. Review your summary and make any changes necessary. Click the green Next button once you are satisfied. The next portion of the application will request information about your household income. Answer the selections as to who earns income. This next portion can be answered exactly by selecting different types of income you earn. If you are unsure of your annual income, this is the best method. Select the appropriate income type and answer the questions exactly as presented. If you have an idea of your annual income, you can bypass this process by selecting Other and entering annual information as a totality of all incomes earned in your family. Enter any deductions that you take listed in the drop-down menu. If you are unsure, select No. The system will give you an annual income estimation based on what you entered. If you do not know your total annual income, continue through each family member and enter their types of income as you did with yourself. The system is simply totaling all incomes together. You will then be prompted to answer some other questions about your family, such as tobacco use, incarcerations, blindness, and more. Answer the questions by selecting from the drop-down menu. When you get to the question on whether you are already enrolled in a health program or plan, answer No. The reason we answer no is to ensure the validation process is accepted. Please note, if you have insurance available through a business benefit plan, you will not be eligible for subsidies. Select the green Next button to continue the application process. If you entered all your information correctly, the validation page should show no information entered. If you see information requested, go back and check your social security numbers and spelling of last names. Click on the green Next button to continue to plan selections. Click on the blue Enroll in a Health Plan button to continue. Select all members that you want to put on the insurance plan. Click on the white Continue button at the bottom of the page. Select a primary contact. Once this is done, click the green Start button in the middle of the page. Uncheck the box Dental Only and make sure the Medical Only or Medical Plus Dental checkbox is selected. Once the How would you describe your overall medical health page loads, select the blue Skip to Plans link on the middle of the page. We can now look at the plans and the cost of each plan. You can also filter your plan types by selecting the filter criteria from the left-hand selection under Narrow Plans By. If you have not reviewed the plans we recommend, pause this video now and look under the Care First section of our website. We list out the recommended plans and who should select which plan. If you hover over the family cost breakdown, you can see each individual's cost for the insurance premiums. Once you know what plan you want, click the green Select This Plan button. This will load the final portion of the application. You can either click the green Enroll button, or you can click Shop for a Dental Plan to add a dental plan. For this demo, we will click the Enroll button. The next screen will show the total cost for each person and the total monthly cost. Click Continue. You can then select a primary care provider for each individual. Click the green Find a Primary Care Provider, or select the blue I do not want to select a primary care provider. We recommend you do not select a primary care provider at this time due to the system not performing properly. Once you receive your health insurance packet, you can update your primary care provider later. Click the green Continue button. Read through the terms of agreement and then sign your name at the bottom. Once finished, hit the green Submit button. And there you have it. You just enrolled in insurance.